Adam.
What kind of fucking bullshit is like?
Dude, he does this every week.
The bad news is that civilization is crumbling around you.
Wear a dog mask, cut your dick off, bomb Palestine.
The good news is that you are not alone.
There's butthole shaving videos.
Feel bad for the minorities in LA for having to deal with the white people in LA.
You have 5 till midnight, live every Monday at 8 p.m. where you join 5 Limp Bizkit Americans to laugh at the absurd nonsense of the end of history.
Shit show right there.
Sam, stop it!
And we are back, everybody. I was flashing my hat. I don't know shit about sports, but welcome back, everybody. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm very sorry to hear that, and believe me, I now smile every single time I see a picture of Mike Tomlin, and that's strictly because of Adam. Because everybody in Pittsburgh, absolutely everybody I know does nothing but talk absolute trash on Tomlin 24/7.
He's a good ass coach.
Fuck Pittsburgh, Mike Tomlin, and Adam Nutter. Fly, Eagles, fly. Obviously, that fan was in the wrong, but he kind of wasn't. We don't know what that woman did. Okay,
He was a
Packers
fan enjoying the game.
We're all climate change. Eagles are in the playoffs. I don't care.
What was she wearing, Adam?
Business analyst. Did I?
Packers gear.
Shut up, Luke.
Oh,
Shut
see,
up.
there it
Asking
is.
for it.
She was asking for it.
Typo's opinion
Yes.
doesn't count. He's a Bears fan.
Sam right now looks like doesn't he look like a character? Sam looks like a character from Pulp Fiction right now, doesn't
He
he?
does.
Yeah, he does.
Not one of the
Yeah.
cool ones either.
No,
Nope,
the
not
gay
one of
one
the-
in the gift costume.
Yeah, that's
like-
shooting up heroin in the fucking alley.
You wouldn't be saying dead hard R storage. I'm just saying that much.
Typo dipped. He was like, "Yeah, I'm out. I'm fuck
yeah,
this."
yeah, well, you thought he would have stuck around. I mean, then again, we're not talking about the Jays. We're talking more about hard R's, so I don't think you'd want to
Oh,
stick around
yeah.
for that.
You know, one or the other. He's all right
yeah.
with both.
Yeah, we all are to a point. We hate everybody here. Equal opportunity haters.
That's true.
I hate liberal whites more than anyone else. Just so
That's
we're
you.
clear.
You just
So
hate
you
yourself.
hate
Yeah,
the
you're like a
Jays. Got it.
you're like a self-hating Jew.
Yeah, dude.
I am the most Jewish one here.
That's true. No, wait, no, you're Catholic
Oh,
like
no,
me.
Kyle-
You can't say that
Kyle's
shit.
there.
Kyle actually is the
Mhm.
most Jewish one here. Technically.
Yeah.
Wait, Kyle Moore, like, because I'm like a 16th Jewish.
You.
Oh, okay. No, you might be more than me.
I think I am.
I think at most I'm 8%. So
Well, that's the 16th.
that is
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Ish.
Okay.
Ish. It's like you get different amounts
Adam,
of DNA.
don't pretend like you just did math in your head.
No,
Fuck you.
it has to be that.
Adam's
can only be
the
so
8
many
millimeter
things.
wrench is this in the inches. So,
What?
No, that's actually a good way to do math.
I think he was trying to go for my mechanic cred, but you know what? Fair enough for the intuition. if I'm wrong.
Not even going after it, but just like if that's what you know, that's where you would do the conversion on. All right, I got
Listen,
serious when I shouldn't have been.
I'm so bad at
typical
math.
Jay.
So. Uh,
Typical
Um,
Jay.
anyways,
Okay,
I
arsonist.
guess
Arsonists
yeah.
starting fires.
yeah,
And
that's what
apparently
they
they're all
do.
named climate
Illegal.
change.
Arsonists starting fires, as in they are not from here.
I only saw one illegal.
I saw a few
Yeah, it was just the one
mugshots.
guy.
No, there was a few mugshots of a few people who were not from here.
Dude, some of the stuff's fake though. Like I've seen
was,
things
I
and then
believe,
found out
the
they're
paper.
fake. Oh, you know what? Let's talk about Flint Dibble.
No,
No.
no, say that for your show. How
It's
is that
relevant.
possibly relevant to LA wildfires?
You'd be surprised. Flint Dibble has a way of inserting himself into everything.
Okay, how is he involved in LA wildfires?
Let me tell you.
Okay.
you.
Tell us, wise one. Sam
I'll
Wise,
show
the
you.
great.
I'll do you one better. Flint
Tell-
Dibble, the fake archaeologist Flint Dibble, Mel Gibson's house burned to the ground while he was on Joe Rogan's podcast. Flint Dibble, this is not fake. True story. The same thing happened to me too, but instead of my house, it was my reputation with the Atlantis believing conspiracy crowd.
Oh my god, that is the most.
So that was a stretch.
Yeah, I'm main character post of all time. I'm the main character post. What a
Mel
fucking
Gibson's
loser,
house
dude.
burns down, and Flint Dibble is like, how is this about me? Let's make this about me. It's similar to how I ruined my own reputation with my childish behavior on the largest podcast in the world, being an absolute turd to people. So that's
Dude.
similar to Mel Gibson's house burning down, which was not his fault.
If
That's
I
wild.
knew it wouldn't get us in trouble on YouTube, I would say we should listen to it. But has everybody here heard the Mel Gibson phone calls?
Oh, of course, dude.
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah, we're not gonna.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, they're crazy.
just
Look,
making sure.
I like Mel
yeah.
Gibson. We all make mistakes. That was insane.
Mel Gibson's the man.
And
Yo,
hilarious.
he's making Passion of the Christ 2, Electric
Wait,
Boogaloo.
So
Electric
wait.
Boogaloo.
He really is
Well,
making a
we-
movie though.
We do shout those lines at my work occasionally. You look like a bitch on heat.
Dude, he was going ham.
Oh, okay. So what was this? I haven't seen this video actually. I've seen it sharing screen.
From here, starting a
Homeboy
fire
right
with
here.
a blowtorch.
Blowtorch. And I'm kind of Hispanic, I guess.
Yeah, we'll call it that. And this gentleman's holding a knife to him. Pretty.
He
Or I made
looked
that up.
I thought he was like Indian or Pakistani, but apparently
No, he was South American.
He's here on an H-1B visa.
I'm losing internet.
Yeah, that's
They
that
needed-
highly skilled
they needed-
immigration
Yeah,
we keep
but
hearing
this other
about.
guy, dude, this
They
guy,
needed a
this guy's
higher
mad as hell for
arsonist,
good
dude.
reason.
$30,000 a year. California arsonist, dude. I saw it on the H1B website.
I saw a video of a couple throwing gasoline tanks out of their car into the wildfire.
I
Jesus.
saw people dumping gasoline tanks into the sewers.
I don't know
of
who it was.
LA.
That too. Yeah, I'm pretty tired of the climate change. I mean,
I've heard
obviously
all
that's
these
the
stories. I
narrative.
don't know how much of it is real though.
I saw the video of them doing it.
Listen, I don't know about everybody else on this panel, but I mean, if climate
Sometimes
change is
the
real,
videos-
and like as
sometimes
much
they're old
of a-
videos and stuff.
All right,
Goddamn,
you're slow.
Sam.
Your internet's behind or something because Kyle's been trying to talk for 4 minutes.
My bad. I'll shut up.
maybe not 4 minutes. That's okay. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, if climate change is real and like climate change is in like the climate is getting warmer, which I know they would get in semantics. I could use some of that climate change here because they're saying
Facts.
tomorrow it's supposed to be like 5 or 6 degrees outside, and today it was like nicer today, probably like 30s or 40s. But listen, I'm not ready for like the 5 or 6 degree weather. As I get older, I hate this cold shit. So yeah, I'm ready for more climate change. So
Did it
you could say I'm pro
33?
global warming.
It hit 33 today on my way to work. I was so stoked. I was like, oh, finally,
Oh
cold
my
weather.
God.
Not
Shut up,
heat.
Luke,
dude.
we don't want to hear your fucking heat problems. All right, we would die for that right now.
Just wait until your fucking dick is melting at 120 degrees for 3 months.
Good. I want my dick to
Good.
melt.
I can tolerate
ETF
that.
doing something good for once. There's an area of possible arson they're investigating.
Where? Like at the spot of the fire.
So the
In
Palisades
Palisades.
neighborhood.
Oh,
is like
oh,
a
hey,
rich
actually,
neighborhood.
I figured out why they were going there. They found out that somebody's dog was there.
Yo, did you
This is
guys?
what I'm
You're
saying. You
stupid.
can't believe
That
all
was
this
funny.
stuff. It's fake sometimes.
Did you guys see the what was it? The disabled dude, Siles or something like that?
Yes.
His mom left him behind.
Yeah,
Oh,
Sam, can you
God.
find that and pull that up? Because that's wild.
You find it and pull it up.
No.
I'm finding it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I just, that sigh I saw from Adam.
No.
There was
You're
so much
Jamie.
grief. Yeah.
Yeah, the Gavin Newsom, but that's the thing. By the way, do you see the water chief makes $750,000 a year? Like the LA water chief, like a public
Jesus
public
God.
employee makes $750,000
horrible.
a year is fucking wild.
Mm.
LA
Oh, that's a
fires
shit.
double tragedy after amputee dad tried to wait for ambulance for disabled.
Okay, that's a
son.
different story, but that's wild.
Oh
That's-
That is,
no! Come
oh
on.
God, I don't even know. What to say,
Okay.
honestly.
What are we thinking about this? We think it's what narrative is really going on behind the scenes here? Because sure as shit, this is not real. So what happened? Like, why are they doing this?
Okay. Is
Oh, no,
this
this is
another different
probably-
distory? Disabled father and son left
This
to
is another
burn.
Another one.
Different.
That's a different one
Another
too.
one?
That's a different one
Okay,
too.
I'm
Yep.
not looking for these anymore. This is horrible.
Yeah, this
It's
is
a white family, Sam. It's a
He
white
was
family.
a child actor.
So now I gotta go through them and find the white ones that burned.
He was
Yeah.
a child actor. That should narrow it down.
Yeah, type in child actor. You
Learned
can
a lot.
pull up some weird shit on
That's gonna
Sam's
make me
fucking.
sad.
It's pretty crazy. She went on the news afterwards. She's been on the news.
I was already
for-
on this one because I had highlighted it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yep.
I
that's
can't
it.
believe my baby's not going to be here. Oh, well, she's elderly though. She couldn't have got him out.
He was in a
Oh, she
wheelchair.
was forced to leave him to go get help. So she went to go get help. And he had
Roll his bitch
cerebral
ass with you.
palsy.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, this is horrible. This is like
Well, now she's
It-
milking it for all the money she can. So
very literal hell on
horrible.
earth. Dude,
I
I was
posted
doing a live
Go ahead.
stream the other day, and there was a Mexican guy in my chat. And he right before we started talking about the fires, he said he had family in LA. And then I brought up the fires like on the live stream, and he did not know about the fires. So on a live stream
fuck.
about like it was like about like Papua New Guinean people, he's like, "Wait, there's fires in LA?" And I was like, yeah, dude. Sorry, we're gonna start the documentary, but you should check on your family."
Oh my
they've
God.
they've probably been violently eviscerated by the flames, but you know, you might want to give them a call.
No, like what I said there was like, hey, it's only like some parts of it. They're probably fine, but you should check on them. Apparently it's like up to 25 people now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is pretty fucking nuts.
It seemed like they were doing, like, to be honest, so like with all the shittiness that's gone on with it, it seems like they've done a pretty good job evacuating people for the most part and like getting to the people that they need to beforehand. 25 people and the amount of acreage in a very population dense area that it is wildly low, especially for how fast it started and how long it took them to be able to like actually fight it because of how bad the winds are. So like they couldn't fly helicopters or anything to start putting out the fires at large mass, like mass scale, and for like 27 hours because of how bad the winds were. So like as much as the bullshit, there's like a lot of bullshit that's gone on with it, and like some of the reservoirs being fucking empty since 2009, and you know them not like doing the right things, the people on the ground actually doing work, all the firemen and stuff like that have done a severely good job with the with what they've been given. Your fucking dog going.
Yeah, pugs should be not genetically even able to. They're like bumblebees. You know, like bumblebees, technically, they don't know how they fly. I don't know how the fuck pugs breathe at all. Like,
Yeah,
He's
dude.
smiling. He's fucking cheesing down.
I know,
there.
he's loving
Leave
it.
him alone.
Yeah, he's having a good
Come
time.
on. But I will say that I actually kind of think this is just like a natural thing because firefighters, LA firefighters have been complaining about them not getting the wildlife fires under control.
Yeah.
And plus, I mean, the weird illegals or whoever that were arsonists, I think
was
they're just
like, yeah.
opportunists. I think
Yeah.
they're taking-
Yeah, well, like the last couple of years, I think it was 2021 was the last time there was like big fires. So, if I recall correctly, this seems to happen every few years. And Gavin Newsom, of course, was saying that Trump was politicizing it. But it's like, okay, well, you know, of course, people only complain about politicization when it's going bad for them. They never say, "Oh, yeah. You're politicizing
Right.
this when it looks good." So, you know, of course, this looks bad for him. So he points out that someone else is politicizing it. But it does seem, I think, like Typo is kind of getting about here, that it is like a natural thing where, like, when the wildfires don't really, if there isn't like a bad one or like there isn't many fires at all throughout the year, then eventually it gets to be a wild burn. It seems like that's kind of what it's been over the last couple years, and probably incompetence on top of like not managing the fires over the last couple years led to a disaster.
And the big incompetence is like what a lot of the like forest and wilderness industry or personnel have been talking about is the California won't clean up their forest because they're like, oh, it's bad for the forest, or oh, we're supposed to just let it be and not touch it. And it's like, no, not when there's people living around it, because like the whole point is wildfires are natural. Like it happens, it's naturally, but you can clean the forest so that the forest stays healthy. And that's what the wildfires do. They burn off a whole bunch and that makes it healthy. But when there's people living there, you can just clean the forest, you know, like you can literally just, you know, get rid of all the dead brush and stuff like that. So there's no need for the burn to happen. And the burn happens much smaller because you don't need that to happen. And then you're not fighting fucking fires.
Facts. Also, again, the politicization of it, as Kyle said, like
Such a
there
hard
is That is a hard word, and I fucked it up twice. There is like point to say it though, because the ravine or whatever the fuck, the water source was like empty for like 5 years, right? Like something like that.
Yeah.
Like it had no water in there. The hydrants are empty, no water in there. They have all these fucking laws where you can't like have your sprinklers running and shit like that. And like that shit actually does work. If you put sprinklers on around your house, like I've seen it before, like it kind of does combat the fire pretty well. And like no one can do
there's
shit.
A dude that did it still. He was like, fuck that. I'm doing it. And his house was, you can see where it stopped for his house because it was like where the sprinklers.
Oh yeah. This bitch on screen that Sam pulled up, the LA fire chief, like they're on record being like, we need less white straight men in the fire department and more like shouldn't your focus be, I don't know, fixing fires?
Okay, but also I have a more positive view of the fire chief, the lesbian fire chief, than everyone else seems to, because like yes, that was like one specific thing where that was the topic of conversation, and I don't view that positively, but at the same time, this is a video of her talking to I assume the city council about the out of service things. It seems like she still takes her job pretty seriously. Like I understand we're all sexist here against women, but at the same time, if anyone's going to be a good fire chief, it's going to be a lesbian. All right, out of the women. Okay.
Didn't LA also send
you that one? That was a good. That was a
good spin zone. That was a good spin zone. You got me on the spin zone. Didn't they also sell or send fire equipment to Ukraine, like LA?
Apparently they did, and they said it was surplus. But you know,
that now.
Surplus. They say they need 40 fucking engines
nice.
Right there.
They got firefighters coming in from like Washington State, Oregon, all over the country, as well as Mexican firefighters like from Mexico coming up to help fight fires. They're everywhere.
Oh yeah,
coming from everywhere to help. And there's not enough water, and there wouldn't have been enough water anyway.
This video about
the diversity chief's video about carrying men out of fires. Yep. Okay. So now my whole argument supporting her is going to be destroyed. But okay.
Yeah. Well, because we're right. We're right in the end, Sam. We're right in the end.
Yeah.
You might have spin zoned me briefly, but I'm back in it. I'm back in the
this
pocket.
This isn't her though. This is
No, it's not. It's not the chief.
It's not her. Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's some other one.
Yeah, it's like their video that they posted like on LA Fire, like whatever.
Proud of it. That's it. Yep. That's it.
Yeah, it was great. It's just so funny the way it ends. Like it just fucking like, oh, it sounds good. It sounds good, and then it just dies, and it was like, oh, that was a horrible ending to this.
Oh dear God.
Yeah.
You want to see somebody that responds to your house, your emergency, whether it's a medical.
Wait, can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Call or a fire call that looks like you. It gives that person a little bit more.
It looks like you. No, I want to get saved. I don't care if 15 black lesbians come to my house and save my house. I want my house saved.
You know they're going to take your bike then.
Okay.
Dice with bikes.
Ease, knowing that somebody might understand their situation better. Is she strong?
The situation is that there's fire. Put out the fire.
Yeah, dude.
It's not difficult.
You couldn't carry my
husband out of a fire.
Which my response is, he got himself in the wrong place if I have to carry him out of a fire.
Dude,
okay, what if that's terrible?
Wild thing. By the way,
can I go first? Can I go first?
Yes, Luke. Go.
So, like, this is the best part. It's like everything you said, like milk toast wise, is like super milk toast, understandable. Like, okay, I understand why you're saying these things. Blah 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 blah. Kind of makes sense. The end is just like, what the fuck are you talking about right now? Because she's just like, well, your husband got yourself into a bad spot and with a fire or whatever she says. And it's like, no, you idiot. There was a fucking fire. Like, is she going to blame the people that are, trying to save their disabled kids? Like, oh, dude, no.
Yeah.
No.
It's like
in the Palisades fire? Like, no. Okay. Yeah. They just got themselves into a bad spot. No, there was a fucking crazy wildfire. Like, can you take him out? Can you?
Yeah, no shit. They're in a fucking bad spot. Now get them the fuck out of there, you dumb bitch. Like,
that's his job.
Whole job.
Dude, that's like when I was a cop, if I went to like a domestic disturbance and the woman was like, he beat me, I'm like, well, what did you do to deserve this? Put yourself in the situation.
That's the same
exact
scenario.
thing.
Yeah. I see I'm going to the house. There's dishes in them sink,
What-
man. Have a nice
What were
night.
you wearing?
I put a white glove on and I run my finger across the mantle. I'm like, there's
Yeah.
dirt here.
Strike one.
Yeah. Oh, man,
That
it is not
equals
looking
two
good.
black eyes in my house.
Yeah, it is not looking good for your domestic violence case, ma'am. What is that?
Well, was his dinner
Yeah.
ready or wasn't it?
Plane.
Muffsplain. That's intense.
Killing me,
Yeah, that's a
bro.
Yeah,
wild
dude.
thing to say. And they posted it. Like it wasn't
They
like
posted it.
someone filmed someone talking about this like at a bar. It's like they're like
Yeah.
in post.
Yeah, it's not
Someone
like
had to
fucking
produce that.
some gay fireman got catfished by what's his face that does the
Yeah,
the
Project
undercover
Veritas.
shit, Project Veritas. Like, goddamn, I don't
Wild.
understand how they
Absolutely wild.
posted that and thought like it was okay. They were like, "Yo, yeah, this is fine to say,"
Because it's LA and they were like, no one here is gonna complain about this. That's probably
Yeah.
why.
and nobody did. Nobody did until the
Until
fires.
The city started burning down, and they
Yeah.
brought in international firefighters because of how bad it was.
yeah.
Which, in this type of situation, they're going to do anyway. But they should have been
Right.
more prepared.
There's
They should have,
international firefighters.
yeah, Mexican,
Italy.
like Mexico,
Canada,
Mexican,
too.
not like Mexican American.
Oh,
They brought them up from
Well, y-
Mexico.
Yeah, like private.
Thank you, Mexico, by the
firefighters
way.
and stuff like that. Yeah.
I for one don't really care if LA is burning down or not, but that's just me.
I mean, I care. I care. I don't care if LA burns down. I don't want people to get hurt.
Yeah, I didn't say I want people
Animals
to die.
Right.
Yeah, same. I
The
just
city itself, though. I
also
know.
don't care about the city of LA.
There's this fucking white dude that left his dog. And
I posted that
Saw
video.
that.
I was
Yeah.
like, are you kidding? Like, it was a little dog, too. It wasn't even like a big dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I
Thank
said
God
this in my post too.
alive.
Seems
Thank
a
God it was
little
alive. But
seems
like,
a little
what the
fake. The act it seems a
Yeah.
little fake.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it did seem a
Listen,
little fake.
I'm just
But-
saying, my
That was the
dogs,
thing.
but between the two of my dogs, I got about 150 pounds of dogs. If you think I wouldn't carry both of them out in my arms,
Exactly.
you're absolutely fucking nuts. Like
Oh, yeah.
I've carried my 90, almost 100-pound Doberman Australian Shepherd mix with one arm around the house before. If you think I wouldn't do that in
Yeah.
case of an emergency, I'm fucking doing
Dude,
it.
I
alright?
posted that video and people were in the comments being like, what would you rather have, your house or your dog? Like, my dog, you fucking
My dog.
scumbag.
Yeah.
Like,
dog.
I could get a
Why
new
is
house,
that?
dude.
In what situation would that be the option?
Yeah,
you're
what-
leaving
like
your house
that wasn't
anyway,
even
just take the dog.
Yeah, that wasn't even the option. Like, it
Yeah,
wasn't like,
I don't know.
oh, the dog's gonna protect the house from the fire, but I have to sacrifice the dog. And it was like, no, that's
like-
not the choice you
And
had.
then he said back to that, he's like, so what? When your dog dies, you're gonna kill yours? I'm like, dude, that's a false equivalency. Everything
gonna
dies.
say that.
I understand my dog's gonna die, but I'm not leaving it behind in a fire. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Was
two
it was
different
it
things.
this dude was undoubtedly a libertarian. He had to be a libertarian.
Oh,
or
yeah,
just
dude, the
either that
autism
or a
is
dumb
just
shit
fucking
lib, one of the two.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Unless he's
so-
this dog.
I'm saving
You're
my
leaving it
dog
behind
before.
to take care of it.
yeah.
I'm saving my dog
Yeah.
before my kid. Fuck.
Yeah, Rex commented this in my post too, which she's right. The acting scene. Can we play the fucking video? Actually, can we just play that video? Because it's wild.
But you know what? How many times do I have to say? You want to put a video up? You pull the goddamn video up. You don't just sit
If you-
here, waste
If you-
airtime
if
like
you
I'm
give
doing
that
right
attitude,
now.
I'll kick
Tell
you
me
in
to
the
pull
fucking
stuff up.
dick.
You know what? I quit. I'm going to work
Good.
on Chase Oliver's campaign.
Good, he needs the help.
I like
on,
how
I'm
we're
finding
making that. We were making that joke before he
here.
was here. Oh, look at his microphone stand slowly go away.
His microphone stand quit too. It was like,
Yeah.
"Nah, I'm good, bro.
Well, I found it.
Fucking hilarious.
I'm just
Oh, did you?
slower at this than he is.
He's
faster
he's
at
gonna
it.
come back with a banana.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know. In his
100% gonna come
butthole.
Like the amazing atheist.
All right.
It's Tika Tika!
It does seem fake.
Tika! It's Tika Tika! Hi, Boo Boo! How's the fire?
Dude, how's the fire?
Wait,
He's also like clean as fuck.
okay,
this-
yeah.
This is a little dramatic. He throws him back over.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you, God. NBC, where's NBC?
All right, dog's like, all right.
Liz, thank
Dog's
you.
like,
Oh, honey.
The dog's
thank
like, all
you.
right, dude, I get it. Can we chill now?
Oh,
it's way too good of a video. Like, like it's way too clear. Like it makes it feel fake.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
he
don't
said, "Where's NBC?"
Yeah.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, at the end he said, "Where's NBC?"
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Oh yeah. Someone. I left my dog in a fire for clout.
Dude, I wouldn't
Seemed like a
wouldn't be
shit to me.
surprised.
Dude, at
Yeah.
this point. So
Yeah.
did anyone else see? There was a video going around, and I'll pull it up on mine.
Well,
Let me
if you ask Sam, he'll throw a fucking hissy fit, like a fucking,
but believe
like a
me,
gay
Hey,
man.
sometimes
is
you just
already
gotta have an
prepared.
excuse to go get a water bottle.
So apparently, there's a Chinese person that suggested that you could use nuclear to put out the fires. So I actually
What?
didn't.
Wait, what? Nuclear what?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'd rather have my house
What?
burned down.
Nuclear bombs can be used to combat wildfires. Okay, so
How'd that work out for Japan?
apparently not that well.
Have you seen Japan? They're looking.
Yeah,
good
and actually,
today.
they actually crushing it.
No, watch.
So you got anime.
We should nuke ourselves. The fuck was that?
What the
I don't know.
fuck
It looked
was
like a
that?
firecracker. See,
Who here speaks Mandarin?
What?
No one.
Who here speaks
So-
Mandarin?
anyways, to the point about Sam mentioning how he didn't want people to get hurt, I said that we should use nuclear to put out the California wildfires. Worst comes to worst, we blow California off the map. Win-win.
Win-win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I just kept seeing Lee post that it was like how it started and how it's going. And it was
Mhm.
like the gay pride parade on one side and then like the wildfires. I was like, damn.
Luke, you have to answer this question. So Doug's shared. Luke, if you had to choose to say Typo or your dog, what are you and your dog getting for dinner?
Fucking, I don't know.
Wow.
Something good. In honor of Typo. Probably Sonic because it's his favorite. We'll get Sonic just for Typo.
Oh man,
Thanks.
that's pretty
Rip.
awesome.
In honor.
His
Rip
dog to be
Typo.
sitting there.
Yeah, his dog is struggling to breathe. Like, is there a fire? No, he just can't. That's his normal behavior for him.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does that. He's
Yeah.
right below me, fucking doing it right now. Come on, you little turd.
The other shit in the news was the whole Mark Zuckerberg Rogan podcast.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
weird. I started listening to it and I didn't listen to the whole thing, but I listened to like his main spiel about like what happened and what didn't happen and like what they stopped and what they didn't stop. And it was like they told me that we had to do this and we were like, we're not going to do things that aren't we're not going to limit things that aren't like are actually true. But then we did, and I was just like, "What the
Yeah.
fuck are we? What are we doing here?
Yeah,
Like,
well,
what is this?"
I am absolutely amazed by the rehabilitation campaign ran by Mark Zuckerberg and Adam saw me talk about this a little bit, but John Fetterman and
Mhm.
how now Republicans are falling all over themselves to suck
Yeah.
the dicks of Mark Zuckerberg, who I don't believe the 2020 election was stolen in regards of like flipped ballots and stuff like that. I believe it was completely rigged by censoring information available on social media platforms. And Mark Zuckerberg is one of the prime people who did
Yeah.
that. And
Yes.
people are running
Yep.
to fucking sing his praises. And same deal with John Fetterman, who the only reason why Donald Trump Jr. called him base is because he supports Israel.
Well, I've liked
So-
Fetterman like the whole time.
Well, because he's hilarious. But
Well, yeah.
Fucking fun.
I've
the
talked to him
cognition,
on
yeah.
Instagram before.
I think
Yeah.
he represents you guys properly, to be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah, what?
yeah.
yeah, you're not wrong, dude. I
Pennsylvania
can't. Yeah,
idiot
you're not
white
wrong.
redneck, yeah.
Well,
Yes.
yeah, and you know what? I pointed this out when it was between him and Oz. I'm like, he kind of looks like everybody's uncle who worked at the mill for a whole bunch of years, and you feel like you could talk to him like a regular person. It wouldn't be a
No.
stream without Sam either eating a banana or his camera going
Yeah,
black.
it's just failing in the middle of the podcast. To go off Kyle's point though, yeah, the
I'm
whole
not
Zuckerberg
bad.
thing, he's like, no, I like UFC, like I'm cool now, and we're like, you're not. And every Republican or conservative being like, okay, like, dude, this guy fucked you for 4+ years, took away your fucking freedom on social media, blocked necessary information, blocked true information about the fucking
Mm.
jab and all that shit, and you're like, well, he went on Rogan, so he's cool now. It's like you guys are fucking retarded. Like,
It
fuck
reminds
these people,
me
dude.
of the reformed OnlyFans girls that immediately are like
Yes,
darlings of
yeah.
conservative media. Like
Yeah.
Fetterman, I don't think was ever that bad, which is why I like him. But Zuckerberg needs like a years-long redemption arc for me to ever think that he's decent. I cannot believe these people are immediately just throwing him up,
Well,
just like
But
Cenk
like he would
Uygur,
do
man.
it again.
well, yeah, he would.
He
He
would
would.
do it
But
again.
like to
Yeah.
the Fetterman point, and I'm sure most of you guys know this, but I mean, like he's pro big unions, pro war in Ukraine, pro Israel to the hilt. I mean, like insane
Zuck?
Zionist and completely
Oh,
supports
Zuckerberg's
Joe
pro
Biden.
Israel.
Many people-
Berg.
Yeah,
No, Fetterman.
Fetterman. Yeah.
Oh, you're
Oh,
talking about
uh,
Fetterman. Did you guys see the Fetterman video of King of Greenland?
Pope.
He wants to be the
Pope,
Pope
was it
of
Pope?
Greenland.
Was it
Mhm.
Pope
Yeah.
of Greenland?
Yeah.
I have. I'm gonna pull it up because that shit's hilarious. Let me
Pull that
see.
shit up.
All right, here we go. Am I sharing?
Hey, Senator. Can we ask you what you hope to get out of your visit to Mar-a-Lago to talk to Donald Trump?
What are we talking about here? Is there some news?
There's some news. We hear that you're going to be heading down to Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yes, I've heard that. Yeah. What will you be discussing with the president? Well, yeah, I demand that I need to be made Pope of Greenland.
Do you have the resume to be Pope?
I'm having a conversation like he's the president. Is going to be.
I'm
Dude, he
just
looks
having
like a
conversation.
Why
He
is
does
the
look like
media
a-
guy more dressed up than the fucking
He
sitting?
always
politician.
dresses like that. That's
That
crazy.
Dude, it's
and-
baller
and
to me.
That's what I
It-
mean.
I love
he
it.
looks like every single Pittsburgh uncle that I've
Yeah.
ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
So
Wearing
Pope of
Carhartt.
Greenland, dude.
He had a
Yeah,
Carhartt hoodie on.
Yeah, listen, if you go to a
I had that
Walmart,
hoodie.
if you go to Walmart in fucking October, you will see 1,000 guys that look just like him.
That's how they
In
replaced him so
Pennsylvania, I
easily.
should say. Yeah, the stroke.
That'd be wild.
Like
That's
Jay
the
White said,
conspiracy.
our
Poisoning.
conspiracy theory is his wife is poisoning him, and now that she left him to be, he doesn't sound as retarded.
Hmm.
I know. Now
Interesting.
he's actually funny again. Maybe it was getting rid of the wife that made him a better human being.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, you see Greenland, by the way, like their own poll was like, we want to join America. Like
Was
an
it?
overwhelming, yeah, like an overwhelming amount of their citizens want to join America. Which, listen, I don't mind annexing them. I don't want to make them like a state. I don't want to give them like power.
Who the fuck lives in Greenland? Is it
Fuck,
There's
just
only like
Inuits?
500,000 people in Greenland. I think it's less than
I don't
that.
even think
Wow,
it's that
Staten
much.
Island has more people than Greenland. Is crazy.
It's like it was originally Scandinavians that moved there, and now it's like 10% Scandinavians. I actually have a guy in my audience
lives
who
there?
is a
Inuits,
Norwegian guy,
typo.
and then it's not Inuits though; it's other like snow Native Americans.
Same.
All right, whatever.
Same.
I'm the only one that cares.
That's true.
Yep.
You are the only one that cares.
You are not wrong.
Do they? What do they speak?
55,000 people.
Wow.
Fucking
55,000
Greenlandian,
people
dude.
live
Who
in
gives a
Greenland.
shit?
Well, they better be speaking English if they're joining America.
Well, they will be after we're done with them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
there's no more of this hit 2 for English, motherfucker.
Danish
Yeah,
and
they got-
English. Oh
They're
no, I'm
coming to
sorry. They are
America.
Inuit. They are. Inuit.
Oh, look at that. Looks like I know more about anthropology.
You
than
didn't
do.
know. You just got it right randomly.
Yeah, I
you
was
think
being
anybody
racist.
up
Doesn't
in
matter.
the cold in Alaska and Canada is an Inuit. Like, but there's other people.
Racism
there.
for the win, boys.
All right.
Take that home, kids.
Yeah. No.
Apparently,
they're
they want
recognized-
independence from Denmark, anyways. So
Why they got beef?
I guess. I mean,
Greenlandic is a language.
Oh, I was right twice. Let's go.
Shit, dude.
racism.
Eskimo
racism,
Alouette
2 for 2.
language.
2 for
Okay.
2.
I didn't know they shared a
no
language with the
shit.
Aleutians.
Everybody should unsubscribe from your show and subscribe to the show. Get real information.
You'll get some real knowledge. here.
Get some real knowledge.
And let me
Dude,
tell
the
you
one
what
reason
pays.
that I think that like climate change is real is that there are actually countries fighting over what is going to become the Northwest Passage if the ice melts. That's happening. That's why Greenland's important, a big part of it. Because
Sick.
it's along the route of the Northwest Passage that people were looking for in like the 1800s. A bunch died. And
Yeah,
it's
there's
like-
actually a huge speculation about that's why Trump might be, or there's some people at least around Trump, where Trump might be somewhat serious
Yeah.
about Canada
Yeah.
because the Russians and the Chinese have figured out a way. They're like icebreakers or something. That's like the ship that can crash through ice.
Russia has a
basically
bunch of
cuts
those.
Yeah, it cuts like the transportation time like ridiculously low. Like it's crazy what they can actually do. Instead of traveling all the way around like the Panama Canal, they can just shoot straight through the Arctic.
Should I invest in property in Greenland then, or am I going to be dead by the time this happens?
No,
I have no.
You're gonna be dead.
There's a bunch of reasons not to do that, even if you're allowed to. I don't know how the laws work.
I'm American.
You
I'll
have
do
to
what I
be
want.
you have to be like Danish or Inuit to do that.
Well, what if we
I could be
force them to be
Inuit,
American? What
Sam.
happens then?
What?
Never mind. Too late. Too late. Never mind.
I tried to pay attention
just-
to both of you, and I didn't hear either.
I
of you.
know it was dumb. I think it was really dumb. I think we should definitely. I don't know if we should take over. We should just have Canada as a vassal state. I don't really want them.
Yeah, seriously.
Make 'em
It'd be
Puerto
US
Rico.
territory for like 40 years or some shit.
Yeah,
No
They need
voting
a-
rights at all.
they need to prove.
that
Yeah, right.
That
Right.
they should be allowed in America. All right.
I'm not
Question.
answering this question.
Why is it that we divide every species of animal and insect into subspecies and classes, but when it comes to humans, we're all 100% the same, and it's a racist question to ask?
We got to make a Patreon so we can start answering these questions.
The post-liberal consensus. That's all I can say on that.
In the 19th century, they basically
FDR.
did that.
Yeah.
That's why.
I
Everything
just
goes
remember,
back to
don't forget,
FDR.
orangutans have a 69 IQ. Just I'm going to leave that out there, and you guys take that information what you will with it.
Look it up. Look it up and then compare. Yeah, I don't know. I think the Canada and Greenland. Isn't Greenland mostly ice and Iceland's mostly green?
Yes.
Isn't that how you remember it?
Mhm.
What the fuck,
Yeah.
dude? What?
I mean, Iceland's
who
mostly
owns
rock,
Iceland?
not ice, but yeah. Iceland is like between Greenland and like the UK, basically.
Who owns it?
Icelanders.
Iceland.
Oh,
They're,
okay, so
they're a
they're independent?
Scandinavian diaspora population.
We're learning a lot. on today's
Greenland's
show.
not independent, but
No.
Iceland's independent.
Correct.
It's a semi-autonomous part. Iceland is its
Canada
own
officially
country.
an independent country?
What is Iceland? Yes, Iceland is
Canada.
its own thing. Nobody else has claim over it. It's one of the Nordic countries.
What about Canada?
Fuck
Canada is pretty much independent, but they're part of what's called the British Dominion. They still recognize the monarch of the United Kingdom, but that's kind of a ceremonial thing.
Yeah, they
Not
had it on
much
their
else.
money.
Yeah,
Why?
they don't. They
They're
still.
loonies and toonies.
Well,
Yep.
I think we should take Canada. They burned down the White House, dude. Other
It was like
cultures,
200 years ago.
Oh, so what? We've ridden with that
Cultures and
forever.
people that won't be named are holding grudges against people from other countries over bullshit that happened 200 years ago, dude. I think we can just, hey, you burned it down. You're part of us now, and you can't vote. And you shut the fuck up and take it.
Yeah, if I still
think the
have to hear
biggest
about
problem-
a certain event from World War II, I'm talking about the White House from 200 years ago.
I want
We
the
already
United
have-
Nations of come. Canada, United States of America, and Mexico. Bring it together, boys.
Come.
Come, 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 come.
come.
I'm coming.
Off
I'm
of
coming.
America.
I'm gonna
I'm
come.
gonna come.
Oh man.
Think of all the great
Um,
marketing campaigns.
Please
that come with
clip
that.
that. Please clip that. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no. I am not in favor of annexing Canada, but I am in favor of annexing Mexico. I just want that to be on the
The
record.
problem with annexing Canada is we already have Californian voters, and then we would have Canadian
Right, we
voters.
don't let
they
them
don't
vote.
get to
You don't
vote.
give them the
Oh,
right to
right,
vote.
okay.
Puerto Ricos
Sorry,
get
you said
Puerto
that.
Rico. Do
Okay.
Puerto Ricans get to vote? No.
No.
Do they? No, right?
Not
they get to vote in their own election, but that's pretty
Who
much
gives a
it.
shit? Yeah, let them vote for
They
their
don't
own
even
local
get to
shit.
vote in their own election. We'll elect for them. They get one
know better.
representative for their
Yeah.
entire country, and we'll
Yeah.
tell him what to do.
Yeah,
There is that
And
like
you know what we should do?
Indian
Him
Canadian guy.
specifically, him.
We're gonna make it a thing that every president, every prime minister of Canada in the future has to do blackface. We'll say it's a tradition started by Prime Minister Justin
You know
Trudeau.
what we have to do, Sam? We have to make it like a cuckold ceremony. Like they have to like kiss like Trump's ring or something like that, or
in
make
black.
him or
in
make him
black.
watch as he fucks his wife or something like that. We gotta do something like that. We gotta degrade Canada.
Or let the Cuban president have sex with his wife, just like
Right, just like
Justin's
Trudeau.
Like
yeah.
the last
dad.
one.
You know
Yeah,
what?
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
take Cuba too. Let's just take everything in North America and just fucking do that.
Manifest destiny, bitch.
Yeah,
We're
baby.
bringing it back.
Monroe was right.
2025.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'd take that deal. We pull out of Europe, we pull out of the Middle East, pull out of Asia, and conquer North America. I'd take that
And we
deal.
Please.
And we
Yeah, I mean,
come
like
in North America, we don't
Yeah.
pull out, baby. We
come.
I take that
If,
deal all day, baby.
Also,
Yeah, I
risk,
mean-
risk rules. We get 2 extra armies for holding a whole continent. So
Yeah.
if we reduce all of our war powers, like close down all the bases, quit doing war games over in the Taiwan Strait, and pull out of Ukraine and quit trying to fight Russia, and we just wage all out brutal war on Mexico, that is a worthy trade.
We don't
sign
have
me
to-
up. I'm going. I'm
we
going to
won't
Canada.
Have to. I'm telling you right now, we won't have to wage like an all-out brutal war on Mexico. They're gonna be like,
Well, I mean, like
Yeah,
if you
I've
slaughter,
seen
like
their
okay, like the
Mexican Marines.
cartels, you absolutely
oh yeah,
just
yeah, them.
slaughter the cartels, and then like we just like live at peace with Mexico, and like we go down there for burritos and shit, and like margaritas, and maybe slap a
I do
few
that
Latina
now.
asses and Mexican
Like 2
asses.
hours away.
The life would be good.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. I'm for this. We
We're already
should
somewhat
invade
a Spanish
all
Jay
surrounding
Forte, he
countries.
knows. Jay Forte knows. We'll be greeted as liberators if we demolish the cartel. But the problem with the cartel is it's the CIA. Like that's the real issue with the
Okay,
cartel.
well, yeah, yeah. There's probably some of that. I know there's so many fucking Trump people that are CIA too, so. It'll be like blue on blue. It'll be the Spider-Man meme pointing at each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you, do you
Milmark,
guys
who's
think,
our greatest ally?
He's talking about Israel.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, no, that was
It's tongue in cheek.
Sam.
I think I could be wrong, but I'm
Thanks,
pretty sure
Sam.
that's it.
Yeah.
Our real greatest ally is Australia.
Oh,
No.
dude, real quick. I forgot to
As far as
mention the
wars
wild.
go, yeah, Australia is always with us, even
Fuck
when they
them too.
shouldn't be, like Vietnam.
Fuck them too. But real quick about the wildfires, going back to the wildfires thing.
South Korea.
They conned Australia conned California so hard like 100 years ago.
What they do?
So they in like the early 1900s they talked to them into buying like a shit ton of eucalyptus or some type of tree that like is native to Australia.
Yeah, I didn't
And-
know eucalyptus tree. Yeah,
It is, right? And California was like, cool. So they buy a shit ton, plant them all, and then Australia's like, by the way, this take like 100 years to mature. And they were like, fuck. So now 100 years go by, and they're like, oh, hey, also they're highly flammable.
Oh, fuck.
So they caught them twice.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah,
I don't know
Gotcha,
that's
bitch.
how true that is.
it is true. Look it up.
look it up.
Stupid.
Damn, Sam, you really got to stop doing this to yourself
Because I've been writing a
it's
lot with
not-
racism.
I'm
so
allowed
they're
to
not-
say I don't know how true it is. I like that's all I'm saying. It's just a disclaimer. that
Stop
I'll
doubting
shut up.
me.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I've been right
That's the
every
problem.
time on the show.
That's the problem, Sam. Is like every time you do, he's proven right, and his head gets 3 times bigger.
I know. The orangutan thing, I'll live on forever.
That is still wrong.
You're wrong. So
You are wrong.
You are wrong.
You proved yourself wrong on that one.
yeah. Yeah.
I think Jay Forte
ah.
also has a good point, and this is probably why like we don't want fucking Canada to be a part of this. Is there? It's like not Toronto's the new capital of India.
Yeah.
You know. So
Well, some people
Yeah,
gotta
there's
go.
a
You know
lot
what I'm
of
saying? We
those.
gotta do some. We gotta do some house cleaning. When we get
I
out.
haven't-
that's
yeah,
Kyle's-
I haven't
think
up-
that's Kyle's thing right there.
What's that?
The Toronto capital of India thing. That's why you
Oh.
don't want Canada.
No. I mean, they voted in Trudeau even before that. So like,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah,
Right.
you got a whole country of people who voted for Trudeau and let him stay there for what, like 10 years. And
Did
then
we
now,
talk about him resigning last week? Sorry.
No, I think that
Random
happened
thought.
after the show.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, he did that.
resigned, but there's something else. Like there's more details. of it.
Cool.
Like, I
Good
don't know if
talk.
he's really gone yet.
No, he resigned from like part of it. It's
Also,
it's like he didn't
stop
completely
calling him
resign.
Trudeau. His name is Prime Minister Blackface.
Oh,
Facts.
sorry.
That is true.
Prime,
That is-
Prime Minister Castro.
I almost said
Prime
something
Minister
really bad.
Castro Blackface.
Yeah.
I think what we're getting from this podcast is just like manifest destiny everywhere. Like that.
Mhm.
That's what we got to do, right? Like
Mhm.
we need to go on the offensive from now on.
It's the
and-
Monroe Doctrine. dude.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Monroe was right. I said
Bring
it.
it
You
back.
can't be letting Canadians do what they want. Like this is absurd. This would be absurd to.
Have you
like-
seen them in South Park? They're eggheads that talk with their whole face, whole
Yeah,
upper half
true.
of the face.
That's
just
That's just
click-clacks
science.
around.
That's just science.
Yeah, it's
my
fine.
Canadian, but I didn't ask him.
We
I
can
said
shut
one of
down
my
their city
Canadian
just
buddies
with
was
our
in town.
truckers in America. So,
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
what are they gonna do?
One of my Canadian buddies was in town, and I hung out with him on Friday, and I didn't get to fucking ask him how he feels about it, and I should have. They went to see the Grand Canyon, and I was like, "It's better than anything in your fucking country, so don't worry about it. They'll have a good time."
We don't even need to ask his opinion. We're doing it. So
I just wanted to hear it from him, so I could be like, "Well, sucks to suck. You're going to be a part of Come Soon.
I see you on the front line, buddy.
We're coming.
We're
We're
coming.
coming.
I'm gonna come all over that face.
I'm gonna come.
God damn it, guys. I want
Dude, they
to.
got
I
some
want to
bomb-ass
see.
maple syrup, though. I just want. Gotta say.
Nope. New England has the best maple syrup in the world.
Just because you said that, it tastes like ass.
Yeah.
But doesn't
This
like
will be our
Canada
flag.
like take huge pride in their little
Yeah, in their
it's on
game.
their
Yes.
flag.
Well, so does New England.
Oh no! It's just the United States.
There
flag.
you
Like,
go.
We don't need all that.
I mean, absolutely not. But
Yeah,
I get the.
I
get
want
the
it in the
sentiment.
style of Austria-Hungary.
We can take the eagle and the snake. I love that.
Yeah,
But
that
the
maple
snake
leaf.
is kind of our thing too.
Gotta
So
go.
like,
Oh, here
we don't want
we
an
go.
eagle.
No, this is fire. This is fire.
No.
That's
No.
No,
No.
that makes them look like
You
they're
have
equal
no taste.
partners. They're not
Exactly.
equal.
Dan's
here.
not getting this, and it's pissing me off.
They're
You
not
have
equal
no
I
partners.
just
in
like
this.
flags.
Conquest.
I just like flags.
And
Let me
cool.
have this.
Everyone's getting the
Let me
American
have
flag.
Did you read that comment? Nice.
Yeah, it's very funny.
nice, dude. Good
My
for
wife
you.
is half Canadian. The South Park
Oh
head
my
thing is true.
God.
The throat game is wild.
This is true.
That is actually.
I
true.
remember reading that. Yeah.
I remember watching a YouTube video of it because I'm a Gen Z. I mean, I'm not, but
You're not.
spiritually.
There was also
My
like a
daddy's
Nutella
brother.
heist in Europe that they lost like millions of dollars in Nutella.
Dude,
and no
that's
one
Yeah,
else
well,
get it.
hilarious.
Europeans. Someone
Yeah,
probably
well,
just
they're-
walked in with a knife and they were like, "I'm gonna take this," and someone was like, "No, don't take our Nutella, eh?" Yep, they are Canadian in this. All right.
Yeah, I was
Hey,
like,
any
that's
idea-
not European.
Any
You know
idea
it.
why French people in Canada still speak French, but our French people here just speak basically English now?
Because it's
Cajun?
not still, it's again.
Huh?
Wait,
They
What?
stopped speaking French forever, and then there was a whole campaign in like the 60s and 70s to bring it back, and then they turned Quebec back French speaking.
dude, I fucking
thought
hate
everyone
the
French
French
was crazy.
language. so
Okay, we're
much.
abolishing the French language. Once
Yeah,
again.
we're abolishing. You know what?
Okay.
We're abolishing France altogether. France is out.
Yeah,
All right.
take it over.
You know what? Fuck it. We should take over the whole world. I'm over
Yeah.
everybody. Let's
All
take
right,
over
we're
everything.
I thought we were just sticking to the Western Hemisphere. First, we're just going to take Greenland. Then it's like, oh, Canada and Mexico. Then we were taking Cuba and the rest of the Western Hemisphere. Now we're just taking it all of it.
We're
Uh,
America. We can do what
wants
we
to deal
want.
with that?
Our birthday's coming up. We're
Yeah.
fucking. Trump
Uh,
is leading the charge.
All right.
What is England doing on the islands over here? Not the Virgin Islands, right? Is that us or theirs? What is England on? We're taking that back to you. By the off the
How-
coast.
Can we just like the warm weather places? Like I just want places with like good weather and good beach.
We already have like
could go over
America
the whole
and Samoa.
world though. We could do wherever
we have
want.
Alaska, and Alaska should be part of the continental U.S.
you-
is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No. I
Did
mean,
you
should
see,
we?
Did you see the Canadians? Like all the Canadians on Twitter, they're like, "Why don't we just take Alaska then?" And I was like,
Try.
I would
Try it.
take all of the
Right.
Alaskans versus all of Canada any day of the week. Like
Yeah.
that's
There's
a
like
bet
not
that
as many
I would-
Alaskans.
I know, and I would still take them because I bet you they have more
Oh,
guns than
I
all
see.
of Canada
Most
combined.
most Canadians are cosmopolitans. Like they're
Yeah,
Right. They all live on the border of the U.S. Like
Yeah.
people in the maritime provinces are way more similar to New Englanders than like a
Yeah.
New Englander is to someone in Washington State. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like
Also,
Washington,
I always forget this, but there's so many like conservative commentators that are fucking Canadian.
Yeah.
it's a lot.
Like
yeah.
so many.
Yeah. They still can't
And
vote, but yeah.
mainstream news commentators used to be
Good.
like all Irish American, like Hannity and all of them.
yeah,
Matt
That's a
Out,
problem.
even all
Yeah,
of
that's
them.
a
yeah.
major
That's a
problem
big
as well.
problem.
Weird.
They got to go back.
They gotta go back.
Yeah.
We're not taking them over. They got to go back.
A while ago, the whole Supreme Court was Catholic or Jewish.
Mm.
Yeah, Catholic was real big, but we didn't have a Catholic president until JFK, right?
Yeah.
JFK and
Look
then
what happened to
Biden
him.
Second.
Biden's a second, yeah.
Both of them lost their fucking brain, dude.
First one probably deservedly so, just for the Catholicism, and second one,
Hey,
that's just a
Sam, stick up
side
for us.
effect.
Wait, what?
Never
Is
mind.
there any
I
conspiracy
guess I'll
theories
fight
that
this
it
battle
was
alone.
the Klan that shot Kennedy?
The Klan?
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
they're
I-
anti-Catholics.
Yeah.
They're anti-Catholic. That is true.
the Klan. No, but not that Klan. The Klan wasn't really a power then. There was like the post-Civil War Klan that was like a Confederate, like
Yeah, a lot more people
insurgency.
like that Klan than.
And then there was a 1910s, 1920s Klan that was like anti-Catholic, anti-Jewish, anti-Black, and nativist. They were like Protestant. And then the 60s, they didn't. That was like skinheads and neo-Nazis, but they didn't do anything.
Yeah,
to
those ones
JFK.
really sucked. The
Yeah.
like 60s and after. They're just kind of like lame.
I feel like
Well,
the
I had
90s
some
Illinois
skinheads.
Nazis.
was like
I had
peak
some
hate of
skinheads.
the white supremacists.
So I worked at this little barbecue restaurant in Phoenix when I was like 16 in high school, and it was like a weird area because it was like a biker bar, and we definitely had some skinheads walk in one night, and it was just me and this big Mexican dude in the back that cooked the best barbecue, and he was part of BP, which was like it's Brown Pride, and they were like real small gang in Phoenix, and they like had a big fucking war with all the other gangs at one point in time in like the early 2000s, late 90s, I guess. And we had some skinheads walk in, and we are like, yeah, me and the cook looked at each other. We're like, yeah, we're not doing this. And the guys were like, what? And we're like, yeah, we're not doing this today. They came in with their black shiny boots and their red laces. I was like, do you have your gun? And he was like, yeah, I have my gun. And I was like, thank God, because I'm 16. I don't want to get in a fight with these guys right now.
Dude, I would
Pretty wild,
probably
dude.
just serve them quietly and let them leave. I wouldn't want to piss those guys off.
Don't
like,
red
willing
laces
to
mean
dress
they
like
have
that in
a
public
murder
is
on their
scary.
Yeah.
books?
Yeah, or jumping. I mean, it's got like things have got. There's parts that are like, who knows nowadays? Like it's like fucking half the gangs you get jumped into, and half the gangs you just say you're a part of. So like, who knows what they were? But yeah, that's generally it's either a jumping, you jump an innocent person and fuck them up, or you kill an innocent person, and that's how you get the red laces. At least that's for what I remember. And we were just like, we're about to like get in a fucking fight. They were causing a ruckus in our restaurant, and so that's
Yeah,
why
I
we
bet
were
they
like,
were.
no, we're not doing this.
I wouldn't want to fight them. I just call the cops.
Yeah. Well, they fucking ended up just walking out. They were just loud and obnoxious and being crazy, and I was like, fuck, dude.
Dude, that's like
They throw
super
some slurs
homosexual
around?
though to have like
Yeah.
red shoelaces be your symbol. You can't
Yeah.
pick something cooler. Got to make a fashion statement with specific colored shoelaces. Please don't hurt me if you're
My uncle,
watching this.
well, like married in uncle, he got in a fight with some skidheads before he joined the Marine Corps. It was like in between the time period of him getting out of high school and joining the Marine Corps. Got smacked in the back of the head with a shovel fighting some skinheads. Fucked up a few.
Dude,
of them
see,
before
that's
that,
what I'm
but-
talking about. That's why I wouldn't mess with those guys. Like
Yeah.
anybody who's
He's
willing
fine.
to dress like
Well,
that.
I
in
mean, he
public
joined the
is
Marine Corps, so
crazy.
maybe not fine, but
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Fight somebody that's got nothing to lose.
Also, anybody watching right now who isn't subscribed to us on Rumble and YouTube, please do so. Thank you. Someone has to do it.
pretty gay to know enough fashion knowledge to know what shoelaces mean.
I drank with a Mexican guy in an Atomwaffen. What's Atomwaffen? Is that like some kind of neo-Nazi?
I'll look it up real quick.
Neo
Yeah.
Central
I was like, I don't
at
know
a
what
Black
that is.
Metal Fest in Texas. I was at a bar in South Texas once, and this guy came in like a white Mexican guy with like two shorter Mexican darker dudes in cowboy
What do
hats
you
that were
prefer,
cousins.
Eddie? Sorry, Sam.
Yep.
YouTube, actually, really. YouTube
Yeah,
first.
well, we want subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah, we want more
but
subscribers on YouTube.
so he walks in and he like gets to the bar and he buys us what's the tequila that's like with the bell on the top, the white and blue one? It's like $70 a shot.
Remuscata, whatever the fuck. Not Remus. It's like
I
something like
don't
that, though, right? I know what you're talking
It was
about.
expensive
Chata?
tequila.
Huh?
No. I don't know
No,
why.
it's like a. I can't think of the fucking name. God damn it.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah, well, it's not that
go ahead.
important. Clase Azul. Dude, this guy comes
Huh.
in and he buys shots for everybody there and starts talking to us. And like he starts talking to us, and he's like, "I'm a lawyer for some bad people," and we were like, "Oh, okay, man." Like we got what he meant immediately. We're like, "Yeah, we're in South Texas. This guy's Mexican. He ran up an $800 tab buying everybody shots of tequila, made us shoot this delicious tequila." And we're like, "Yeah,
You're a
but he
horrible
needed to
human
be
being,
very clear."
Eddie.
We were like, "Oh, okay, you're a lawyer for bad people," and he's like, "I am in the cartel," and I'm like, "Okay, that's great."
Oh, I love how he
dude.
just said it like that.
We
He was
get
like,
it.
I am in the cartel. We
I
know.
am in
We
the
got it.
Yeah, allegedly the Atomwaffen division is a National Socialist Resistance Front, far-right extremist neo-Nazi terrorist network, but it was formed in 2013, and they got
that's
caught.
lame.
They got caught funneling weapons and money to the Azov battalion in Ukraine. So this screams
Whoa.
like Fed shit all over.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. And I just want to
No,
say,
that does.
Eddie, being a Rumpelman's shot kind of guy, can't trust him. Kick him. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
I know what that is.
I had some guys at Rumpelman's. It's like mint vodka. It's like, but like,
Yeah, I
That
hate
sounds
it.
good.
different- Oh, it's not. It's not good. It's not good at all.
Clint
this?
Russell is the leader
Clint
of
Russell.
the.
Damn, boy, long way we've came.
Brandon Clint Russell, who's my age. He was a Florida Army National Guardsman.
Who's
Oh,
this
yeah.
guy?
He went by the handle Odin. Ugh.
Like I said, career,
Oh,
like a career in
gross.
the Atomwaffen.
I've never heard of this either. Iron March. Yeah,
Is this
he
like some guy that
started it.
started it or what? Oh.
Yeah.
This guy doesn't scream Fed though.
Apparently, they have groups in United States, United Kingdom, Argentina, Canada, Germany, and the Baltic states.
Dude, this guy was serious. Holy crap!
What did he
How have
do?
I
I'm
never
not reading
heard
all
of
this.
No, just like he in his garage, they found explosive precursors, all these things, homemade detonators.
Okay, dude. But he had a
Yeah, but
framed
sometimes
photograph
this is-
of Timothy McVeigh. Dude, come on.
Yeah, that
This is
sounds
fun.
very Fed.
That's
Feddy.
weird.
Very Fetty. I'm not
Yet
saying
Russell
that these
was
guys
released.
don't
Okay, that
exist and
screams
their
Fed.
beliefs aren't what
Yeah,
they
he was
are.
released. He was
That's
released.
that's
Typo.
Fed.
He was
That's
released.
Fed.
Yeah,
Dude,
it
there's no way
screams
because
Fed.
dude, the 90s was crazy. The feds were cracking down left and right on like supposedly white supremacist guys and like
But this is like
extreme-
the 2010s.
yeah, dude.
There
No,
we got
I
a
think
Rumble
he's
comment.
saying
Let's
it.
go.
Damn, he was born in '95. That's crazy.
That is
He's-
crazy.
yeah.
Wow, he's 11
it's
years.
crazy. It's crazy being born like
He's in prison though, right?
after.
Yeah.
It's crazy being born like after '98 and being like a far right supremacist Atomwaffen guy. Like that's
How do you
crazy
need
to
a
me.
woman in prison.
Oh, they have like those pen pal
Oh,
like
dude.
things. Dude, women love
You'd
to
be
fuck.
surprised.
Yeah, women
Oh,
love
no,
to
I
fuck.
thought it
constantly,
meant
dude.
literally. I understand that. I understand the
Yeah.
whole pen pal thing, but I just the way it was written, I thought he like met her.
Nah, dude, they be
It was
fucking.
hack the Baltimore power grid. That's insane.
Baltimore's
Electrical
trash.
substations in Baltimore.
I mean, it probably wouldn't take much.
He was
Listen,
yeah,
I
it was
don't
a
know anything
cascading
about these
failure.
guys. I can't believe I've never even heard of them, but
Yeah, that's
uh,
why.
He's
Actually, I never-
pending
never
trial
heard of
now.
it.
I'm just my gut tells me there's got to be Fed activity here.
Mhm. I think everything has Fed activity. To be fair,
Yeah, what's his what's his family name? Is it really Russell?
Goldstein.
What was his, what
Yeah,
was what was
Goldberg.
No.
Goldberg.
There was I was learning about a like guy who was like running a neo-Nazi store who was like, and this guy was legit, and he
what's
he
a
was
neo-Nazi
absolute-
store?
like he was selling like stuff, like he was a no shit neo-Nazi, and he was running one online in like the 90s, and he got disowned by his Jewish family. Like he was an actual Jew. It was insane.
I wonder
Like, the
why.
craziest thing I've ever heard. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, I don't blame him.
That's so funny.
Where are you from? what's your given name? What's your dad's name? What's your
God.
dad's name? When do you guys
What's your
change
mom's
your-
maiden
scary.
name?
Yeah,
I've
what's
hung
your
out with like
mom's
one
maiden name? That's
percenters
where- that's
before.
the
and Those guys
important
were
one.
scary.
You saying where are you from just reminds me of the
Oh.
Twisted Tea Smack. Where are you from?
Where are you
Except for-
from?
Except for he was saying, you know, he wasn't using a hard R, and then eventually, pop, right in
Yep.
the fucking face. God,
That was
Women
such a
will
great
love
video when
serial
it
killer
came
pen
out.
pals, but
Yeah,
won't respond to my
that's
DMs.
funny.
That was the
Um,
best marketing that could have happened for Twisted Tea because it is disgusting, but people drink it just because of that video.
I don't even remember
Just
that.
saying.
Oh, hold on.
Did you find
All
it?
right. Yeah, I did.
I'm going
I'm
on
trying to find it.
Danny Polishchuk. I don't know how to pronounce it. He does a show with Ryan Long.
Where's he from?
Where
Well,
you
Ryan Long's
from?
Canadian, so I think Danny's Canadian too. Oh, okay. But yeah, Danny Polishchuk. That's in an hour from right now. He should be going live like right now, and then I'm gonna come on in like an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
It's
right, let's
called
finish.
Low Value Mail. He is hilarious. I've seen his skits before. Some random
What are you
follower
going
on
on there
Twitter.
to talk about?
He likes.
Yeah, you're not
like,
funny, so why are you going?
anthropology. I'm not going on as a comedian. He had on
You
What
talk
If
about
All
the
This a month
subspecies
ago.
in humans, or
No,
Hey,
no.
is that the blacks? All right, let's finish up on Twisted Tea smack for good.
Yeah.
For old time's sake. I gotta pull it up.
Oh wait.
All right.
All right.
Oh, I remember.
Smack me! Smack me! Come on, yeah.
and the guy even dropped it.
Oh my god, dude! That really,
Good night.
Yeah, you got yours, buddy.
The fact that he was actually he stood up right away was pretty impressive.
Oh,
Nice. Good shit. Good shit.
Anyways, this week I got a friend of the show, I'm sure a friend of everybody here, Buck Johnson, coming on. That's gonna be at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Next week, I won't say who next week's guest is, but I know everybody here is gonna be really excited for it. It's right in line with the theme of the month, if you will. So yeah, pay attention to that. Subscribe to this channel 5 till midnight, obviously, and subscribe to my channel, Komatovic, for In Liberty and Health. And A Common Crown is going to be playing with Cultist Black next month and Lynch Mob. So be on the lookout for that. Thanks, guys.
Boom. Hey, everyone watching, like this fucking video and subscribe and share it. We need to trying to grow this bitch. So fucking help us out. Fuckers.
we're being censored by Mark Zuckerberg specifically.
Yeah, grow our show for us. So we don't have to do
It's
it.
all to you guys.
Just go on Twitter, follow me at Nutter now. Right now.
Keep it real, Luke. Biting the Bullet has a show coming out this week. Typo, when are you posting it? Did you remember our login information yet? You need to send that to me.
Oh yeah, I never reset it, but yeah, I'll get that to you, Luke. No, it should be out Wednesday, maybe Thursday. So
there we go.
Nice. Sam?
Yeah.
Follow me on
Check me
MySpace.
out
Shut up,
on
faggot.
MySpace. And I'm going on Low Value Mail with Danny Polishchuk. 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 This
You're gonna
guy.
talk about